Hello, welcome back to another video. Let's get into the what if. What if Naruto unlocked stage mode early? Let's say he has, let's skip to tuning exams, everything happens like normal. Instead of the Rasengan, Jiraiya tries teaching him sage mode. So, Naruto could defeat Neji, or no, whoever, yeah. He could be stronger. He won Master Sengon when Tsunade came, but he learned after a long training when he summoned Gamma Bunta and stayed in his head for the rest of the day. And while he nearly falls off, while he's stable, he meditates. Let's say he gets an unstable sage mode. He only had it on for about a minute and a half, not Naruto's original perfect sage mode, but a different one. That's like Jiraiya's freckly frog one, but like some of his features are more frog, like more warts, a bit of green skin, a small bit, and then he just transforms out of it. That was at the end of the day. Jiraiya was amazed by that. He came to check on Naruto, see how he was doing. So then that would be super weird for Jiraiya. So then he'd teach Naruto sage mode day after day. But on the last day, he'd teach Naruto demon wind charging bullet. He wouldn't know the Rasengan. Let's say in the Force of Death, what will happen? Naruto activates it against Orochimaru, and then he's on his level for a few minutes until he loses it, and then he loses, and then the rest goes like cannon. Sakura still chops her hair off. All changes until Naruto wakes up. Let's say from chakra exhaustion, after Sasuke's about to rip off when the sound 3 or 4, one of their arms off, and he's like, Sasuke, don't do that, and then Sakura convinces him not to, like cannon. Okay, and then the rest goes the same. Let's skip to, I forget when he fights, the fights go the same until he fights Neji. Like, he knows it, gets defeated and all still. And then Naruto, when he turns sage mode, but without the green stuff. It's green skin, I told you before. Kind of like his original one, but without this, like, whatever stuff over his eyes and a few warts. I think he'd do the exact same thing as normal, but his clone would be up there while he's down there in sage mode. And then he uppercuts Neji, and the rest goes as usual. Okay, let's skip to Naruto versus Sasuke, because I like skipping parts, so I don't have to do work. I'm gonna do 1.5 backstory of this in a while. So when he does that, literally he probably, like, Sasuke with Curse Mark form 2 would probably be overwhelmed by the power until he got his Naruto switched to his first hill. No, I'm gonna example the fight when he throws his clone over at Sasuke. He's in sage mode, and so the impact does so much more damage. And then that happens, and then they battle each other. They like punch, pew, pew, and then they clash, and then but then Naruto turns into one-tailed cloak. That's not as strong as that version of sage mode he has, so he gets, like, so they're around the same level, since Sasuke's a bit higher. Since Naruto was nearly weakened by Sasuke a bit, and Naruto used most of his chakra But the Nine Tails is giving him chakra. So then they'd probably do the Rasengan Chidori clash. Sasuke would have bet Naruto like usual. He would be too overwhelmed, and then he'd get defeated very easily. But let's go back in time. Let's say Naruto nearly pulls off a Two-Tails cloak and starts bodying Sasuke. But then he gets exhausted from the amount of chakra he used, and then for a few moments, he got his cannon Sage mode. That's unusual. Yeah. Okay, so that happened. Sorry if there's any background noises. Sorry, I'm just recording this. Farts. Sorry. I'm just recording this in my living room today. I normally record these in my bed, so it might be background stuff. So let's say Naruto pulls out one last bit and puts Sage mode chakra into his Rasengan. Sage chakra. Yep. So he would nearly win the clash with Sasuke, but then his one-tails cloak would start to fade, and then Naruto would try win the clash. The clash was longer. Naruto! Sasuke! As they scream at each other. When that happens, a giant explosion happens. Wait, Sasuke knocks out Sakura, uselessness. 101. Tune in, I'm going to be doing a Boruto what if soon. So, tune in if you like my what ifs. You probably don't, 'cause they're trash. But, I'm skipping things, I know it. I should have done it after I watched Naruto, for like 20th time. So when that happens, I feel like leaving it off here in like about a few minutes. Yeah. Naruto will pull off one last Sasuke thinks he's knocked out, but then he throws a demon wind bullet at him. He's like, and then Naruto knocks out. Then Sasuke kicks him this time, cause I'm making that way. And then I forgot Rock Lee and Gaara fight. One of my favorite parts ever. Don't at me. Okay, so that's probably one of my favorite Naruto fights in like the whole series. I'm bored. No, King Shiki or whatever his name is. In the manga chapters, I keep buying them like a fucking retard. All I can do is search them up on YouTube and I can get them for free. But never mind that. And then that ends. So what should I do? Let's say Naruto wakes up a good while later, and not in a hospital bed, just on the ground, and Kakashi's coming to get him. And Naruto's like, Sasuke, where's Sasuke? And then he gets knocked out. Wait, Tsunade arc still happens the same. Instead of Rasengan, he uses Sage mode. And that's where I'm leaving it off today. Tune in next time for part 2.